Independent School District, and it's a production of the Porter High School Arts, Audio, Video, Technology, and Communication students. And I'm Ben Melendez. I will be your play-by-play commentator. I am also the proud teacher, along with Miss Marie Melendez, of this fine group of young, talented students. And they will be here. They will be bringing you this game. Shots you see will be done by all our students, along with the switching, audio, you name it, they do it. And it is courtesy of KBSD TV and Mr. Luis Martinez and his great technicians that help us out year-round. Tonight, we got a great game between two of Brownsville's high school teams. Battle of the southmost area between the Lopez Lobos, who are running onto the field as you see on your screen, and our very own Porter High School Cowboys, who are already waiting on the sideline. Both teams had losses last week, unfortunately. The Lopez Lobos were routed by the La Jolla Palmview and by the score of 45-7. And Porter had a heartbreaking loss of 0-7 against the Progreso Red Ants. It was a back and forth battle. It was a running game. And the Red Ants came out on top after 8 turnovers that were caused by the Cowboys. Difficult loss for the Cowboys. We'll see if the outcome's a little different this time around. The Lopez Lobos will be kicking off the ball to the Cowboys. So back to receive for the Cowboys are, I believe, number 8. That would be Israel Yanez. And number 5, Armando Payan. And also number 7, David Pacheco, who is also the kicker, punter, and sometimes quarterback. He does it all. And we'll see who ends up catching this kickoff and see how far they can return it. Now, last week, when we were here with the Progreso Red Ants, one of the things we witnessed was outstanding running by the Cowboys. The 2 backs in the backfield were having a great game, and that was number 35, George Gutierrez, who had an outstanding night, along with 22, Zyron Reed. Kickoff is taken by number 7, takes it all the way back to about the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. So Pacheco on the kickoff return. And it'll be a first and 10. Ball being spotted at the 25-yard line. Now, these games between the Cowboys and the Lopez Lobos always go down to the wire. Once in a while, one will take the upper hand, but most of the time it goes down to the wire, and don't expect anything less in tonight's game. Out march the Cowboy offense to the field. Number 18, quarterback Frank Alvarado.
Quarterback for the Cowboys.
And I formation. Man in motion. Snaps the ball, pitches it back, and we got running room up the middle. There goes Gutierrez. As I said, last week they did a great job running the ball. And George Gutierrez with that run, ball being spotted at the 33, so we'll say that's an 8-yard run for number 35, George Gutierrez. So 2nd and 2 for the Cowboys. Now, Zyron Reed's number 22. He's also in the backfield at fullback right now. Split receivers. Handoff to Gutierrez. Gutierrez right up the gut. He's close. He might have gotten the first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. So Gutierrez back to back. And already with a first down. Ball at the 36-yard line. So that'll go at the 3 yards. So that's unofficially 11 yards already for Gutierrez. It'll be a first and 10 for the Cowboys. That's what they did last week. The problem last week was turnovers. We'll see if they can avoid that tonight. I formation. Again, they go Gutierrez, following his fullback all the way to about the 42-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
On the carry, number 21, Jonathan Mial.
So Gutierrez,
6-yard carry.
excellent running.
2nd and 4.
3 straight runs, ball at the 42-yard line, so that'll go as a 6-yard run. 2nd and 4 for the Cowboys. And not a bad job by the Cowboys. Again, I formation. Taking the handoff is Gutierrez. Gutierrez breaks the tackle, but he doesn't get much. He might have gotten a yard, maybe 2 at best, but I don't think he got the 2. We'll see where they spot the ball, but I got a feeling it's a 1-yard run.
Gain of a yard.
And ball being spotted at the 43, so that does go for a 1-yard run. It's a 3rd and 3 for the Cowboys. Let me tell you, if they can keep handing off that ball and keep getting first downs, why not? Gutierrez had a huge night last week with over 100 yards rushing. Man in motion, handoff to Gutierrez, tries to cut it back and he lost yardage. He's down at the 40-yard line, so that's a 3-yard loss for number 35, Gutierrez. Now the Cowboys, 4th and 6, so they're going to have to punt. Back to receive the punt for the Lobos. I can't quite see the number. I'll see if I can get a good glimpse of it once they get a little closer. Here's the kick. Kick is up. And fielded at about the, whoa, fielded at about the 22 and brought down right away. I could not see the number, so I couldn't see who was returning that kick. Did you guys get to see the number? No? Okay, well, ball being spotted at the 28-yard line for the Lopez Lobos, who now take over. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Ball at the 28. Help me out with the number, guys, because they're pretty light. I can't see them. And here they go. They're going to the quarterback keeper. Not much there. And that is number 6, I believe, for the Lopez Lobos. So that's Ivan Olivo. Number 6, QB keep.
2nd and 7.
Ivan Olivo. Ball spotted at the 31, so we're going to call that a 3-yard run. 2nd and 7 for the Lobos. They're going to shotgun formation. Actually, it's the pistol offense. Oh, and I think it's an offsides on the Cowboys. Pistol offense over there with Lopez Lobos. They had trips on the left-hand side. We'll see what happened. Let's get the official call here. It is an offsides by the Cowboys. So they're going to move the ball forward for the Lobos.
Defense, offsides. Repeat 2nd down.
So that's a 5-yard offside, so the ball moves forward to the 36-yard line. So that'll be a 2nd and about 2 yards to go. Again, with the pistol offense for the Lobos, or at least that's what it looks like right now. Let's see what they decide to go with.
2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Actually, it's shotgun formation. Again, the Cowboys jump off. I don't know if it was flagged, but they jumped off, and number 1 was the receiver. That's J.J. Mercado.
J.J. Mercado tackled by number 76.
And I guess there is a flag on the flip side. We'll see what they decide to do.
Penalty flag on the play.
Again, it's offsides on the Cowboys, so 2 back-to-back penalties giving the Lobos a 1st down.
Defense, offsides. Penalty declined. 1st down.
Okay, so they declined the penalty. Ball being spotted at the 42. They actually gained an extra yard on that catch. Yard catch. by number 1, J.J. Mercado. So Mercado with a 6-yard catch. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Pistol formation. Here we go. It's a handoff right up the gut. Might have gotten about 4 yards on that one if it's spotted at the 46 and maybe a little less, maybe 4 yards. We'll see where they spot it. They are spotting it at the 46, so it's a 4-yard run. I couldn't see who the running back was, unfortunately. Okay, 2nd and 4, or 2nd and 6, excuse me, for the Lopez Lobos. Shotgun formation. Oliva was the quarterback. He fakes a handoff, keeps it, and goes right up the gut. Oh, there's a flag. I don't know what happened, but they threw a flag. But that was a quarterback keeper. We'll see who it's against. That's going back on that holding. Let's get the official call here.
Holding, offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat the down.
So a 10-yard holding penalty for the Lobos. So that takes them back to the 36-yard line, and it brings up a 2nd and about 16 yards to go. Okay, and shotgun formation. Looking to throw, handoff. It's a draw. That goes for about maybe 3 yards. We'll see where they spot it. That was number 11 on that run, Felix Nava.
Felix Nava. 71, Jose Garcia with the stop.
So number 11, Felix Nava with the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Ball being spotted at the 39-yard line, so therefore it's a 3-yard run. Brings up a 3rd and about 13 yards to go.
Third down, Lobos.
Okay, here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, looking to pass, looking, tucks the ball, gups running, and pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. I believe it was number 45 in on the tackle. And that would be, if it is 45, let's see, let me get it here on the instant replay. It's actually 44, Puga, Daniel Puga, that pushes him out of bounds. So it'll be a 4th. Ball spotted at the 46. So that's a 7-yard quarterback keeper.
Set to receive number
So
7,
4th and about 6 yards to go. They're going to be punting. Oh no, they fake it. And they got the 1st down on the punt fake. It was a direct snap to the back.
The carry, number 7, Mike Vasquez. Tackled by number 23, Raul Sandoval, but a 1st down for the Lobos.
Okay, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lobos.
43-yard
Did you
line
see a
of the
number?
Cowboys.
No. Okay, so whoever it was on that fake punt got the 1st down. They got very light shirts, so I can't make out the numbers from up here. Pistol formation. Ball snapped, looking to pass. Passes it. Oh, breaks a couple of tackles. Number 1, J.J. Mercado, all the way down to about the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Tackle of Mercado, number 23, Raul Sandoval.
You'll see it here on the instant replay. It's a screen pass. There he goes. Boom, and it goes right between 2 defenders. And takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, another pass. And again, it's to Mercado. Now he's in trouble and he's pushed out of bounds.
J.J. Mercado once again on the reception. Forced out of bounds by David Lopez, number 12. 7-yard reception on the play.
Okay, ball being spotted at the 8-yard line, so that's a 7-yard catch. 2nd and 3 for the Lobos. It's a handoff. No, it's a quarterback keeper going to the right-hand side, and he's in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Lobos.
So an 8-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, number 6, Ivan Olivo. So that's 6 points going up on the board. Now they're going to go for the extra point.
Holding for the extra point, number 7, Mike Vasquez, with the attempt, number 10, Julio de la Garza.
Kick is up. And the extra point is good. So the Lopez Lobos are the first to score. 7-0 for the Lopez Lobos. Or I should say in favor of the Lopez Lobos. Well, the stingy defense that held Progreso to only 7 points last week yields a touchdown in the first quarter already. We'll see if they can maintain and not allow another score. They played great defense last week against Progreso. But today they struggled a little bit. Defensive coordinator and assistant head coach Lemley doing a great job with the defense. He's right now talking to his players. Obviously trying to correct what he saw out on the field. That needs to be corrected. Okay, once again, back to receive for the Cowboys. Number 5, Armando Payan. Number 7, David Pacheco. And number 8, Israel Yanez. Kicking off for the Lobos, I believe it's number 10.
Israel Yanez, number 8, David Pacheco, number 7, and Armando Payan.
That would be Julio de la Garza. There it is, kickoff, nice deep kickoff, goes out of the end zone, so that'll be a touchback.
Line of scrimmage of the Cowboys will be their
Good leg on De La Garza. So the Cowboys are taking over, or should I say starting, at the 25-yard line again, just like last time. 1st and 10 at the 25. Now we'll see if they can do a little better this time. Last time they were moving the ball and then all of a sudden it sputtered and they were not able to, they had to punt it. They were not able to keep going. Okay, under center, number 18, Frank Alvarado, Gutierrez, and Reed. Reed gets the ball, goes right up the gut. Nice, nifty running by Reed all the way down to the 35. We'll see if they call it a first or just shy. Inches shy of the first down. So we're going to have to call it a 9-yard run by number 22, Zyron Reed. 2nd and 1 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 35-yard line. And again they go with Reed, and Reed gets the first down.
Vasquez, number 7, in on the stop.
Well, they started with Gutierrez. Now they're flipping over to Reed. Ball spotted at the 40, so that's a 5-yard run for Zyron Reed. First series, it was back-to-back Gutierrez. 5 carries for Gutierrez. This time they're going Reed. Let's see what they do this time. This time they pitch it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez cuts it to the left-hand side. Is very close to a first down. Might have gotten 4 yards. We'll see where they spot the ball. So George Gutierrez taking it to the 44-yard line, so it is a 4-yard run.
Correction, tripped up by number 24, Saul Mendoza. 4-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 1.
Okay, ball being spotted at the 44. Oh, offsides Lopez, so that'll be a free first down right there. Well, I guess the Lobos decided to return the favor. Since the Cowboys did it twice, they figured they'd do it once themselves. So a 5-yard offsides. We'll get the official call.
Offside defense. Penalty results in a first down.
Okay, so ball at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. I formation, Alvarado under center. Gets the ball, hands it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez right up the gut. He's got running room. He's getting them legs going. Beauty of it is he keeps the legs pumping no matter what. He was hitting. Those legs kept going, pushing him forward for an additional yard or two. The ball being placed now at the Lobos 42-yard line. So that'll go as a 9-yard run for number 35, George Gutierrez. 2nd and 1 for the Cowboys. Handoff to the fullback Reed, who was stopped behind the line of scrimmage and again kept the legs pumping. Guess what? He got himself a good 4 yards. We'll see where they spot the ball. That should be a first down. Ball being placed at the Lobos 39-yard line. So that'll go down as a 3-yard run for number 22, Reed. Again they go Reed. He cuts it to the right-hand side. Oh, and he's got running room on that sideline. Look at him go all the way down to about the 22-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. I tell you, that combination of Reed and Gutierrez, they are going to be dominant this year out on that football field. Beautiful job by that offensive line creating holes for these running backs to go, just motor down the field. So that was a 16-yard run by Reed. You'll see it hit our instant replay. There he goes. All he needed was a little hole, and then he just took off with it. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Again, they go Reed. This time he was stopped. Actually, take it back. It was not Reed. It was 33 for the Cowboys. I take it back. And 33 would be Robert Lopez. So Robert Lopez with ball being spotted at the 21. So that's a 2-yard run by good old Robbie. Robert Lopez. 33. 2nd and 9, or 2nd and 8, I'm going to say. And there they go, all the way down to about the 15. Now, who carried this time? Let's see, was that number 9? Okay, number 9 for the Cowboys. Rene Gonzalez.
6-yard reception on the play.
So, ball at the 15, so 6-yard catch by Rene Gonzalez. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Again, offsides on the D. I saw him tiptoeing that line. They were trying to hold back but couldn't. They were trying to get a jump. Okay, let's get the official call.
Defense offside. Result of the penalty, first down.
Okay, so a 5-yard offsides penalty. So it'll be a 1st and 10. We're going to call it a 1st and 10 because it's not technically at the 10. It's like at the 10 and a half. I'm going to call it the 10, however. And here we go. Robert Gonzalez in the backfield. And it's handed to Gutierrez, who lost yardage on that one. That did not work at all.
George Gutierrez tackled by number
Now
94,
here's where the
Ricardo
Cowboys started sputtering last week. As soon as they were getting closer to punching it in, as soon as they were
Loss
getting
of 2 yards
close
on the play.
to punching it in, they seemed to come up short and were not able to score. Let's see if there is a difference here. It's the end of the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter.
Flipping
of play.
sides
Score,
now.
Lobos 7, Cowboys 0.
So second and about 13 yards to go for the Cowboys. But at any rate, as I was saying, last week they were moving the ball beautifully, but as soon as they got close to striking distance, they would fall apart and could not put up points. What happens to the Cowboys this time around? Maybe this time they can turn it around and be able to punch it in. All right. We're getting ready to start the second quarter
Second and 12 for the Cowboys
of tonight's game between the Lopez Lobos and the Porter Cowboys for bragging rights of the southmost area. Here we go. Second and 13. Defense is set to go. And the offense is getting set. I formation with the tandem of Reed and Gutierrez. Two receivers split. Handoff. No, it's a fake handoff to Gutierrez. Pass to Reed. Touchdown, Zyron Reed.
13-yard reception by number 22, Zyron Reed.
Alvarado passes for a touchdown. Last week he was way off target, but this time he puts it right where it needed to be for Reed to get into the end zone and score a touchdown.
Holding for the extra point, number 9, Rene Gonzalez. With the attempt, number 7, David Pacheco.
Extra point, getting ready. Kicking the extra point, David Pacheco.
False start, offense. 5 yards. Repeat
Okay,
the
so
try.
false start. Now Pacheco's going to have to go a little further on that extra point. But let me tell you, this kid has a nice leg. He can really whip it in there. Here we go. Ball's down. Kick is up. Look at that beautiful kick. Nice, high, deep.
The extra point by
And it's good. So the Cowboys get on the board and tie up this game.
Lobos 7.
7-7 with 11:55 remaining in the second quarter. So the Cowboys getting ready to kick it off to the Lopez Lobos. So good old Lady Luck. Well, not Lady Luck, actually skill, but we'll say Lady Luck. Makes it sound a little better, right, guys? Good old Lady Luck finally sees its way into the Cowboy offense. All right, back to receive for the Lobos. I believe it's number 3. Man, those numbers are hard to see. They're too light. It's just the outlets. It's like a gold color, so it's nearly impossible to see. Well, at least for a man my age. I'm sorry. I'm not as young as I used to be. What can I say? Nicolas de la Garza is number 3, and I can't see the other 2 numbers. And unless I get a shot from the camera operators, I don't know who they are. I can't see the numbers on those jerseys. It's driving me insane. They need to make them dark. Here we go. Kick is off. Fielded at the goal line, going up to the 10, the 15, the 20, and stood up. Ran into his own man there. So not much doing. And that was number 7. I was calling that number 3. Not even close, for crying out loud. Number 7 on that kickoff return, Mike Vasquez. 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos at the 21-yard line is what we're going to say. It's one of the tweener balls. It's closer to the 21 than the 20, so we call it the 21. All right, now let's see if the defense can hold off the Lobos here. Shotgun formation. Handoff to the running back. And maybe a yard or two, and that was number 11 for the Lobos, Felix Nava.
Felix Nava, ball carrier, tackled by number 96, David Ramirez. After a 3-yard carry, 2nd and 7.
All right, ball being placed at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Lopez Lobos. And here we go, shotgun formation. Again, it's a handoff. And again, it's maybe 1 or 2 yards. That was number 22 for the Lopez Lobos, Marco Ordonez. Marco Ordonez takes it to the 29.
Into the stop, 66.
So we'll call that a 5-yard run. 22.
5-yard
Marco
3rd and 2.
Ordonez. 3rd and about 2 yards to go for the Lopez Lobos. They got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And quarterback keeper not going to get there. Not going to get there.
Lebo keeping the ball.
Nice stop by the defense. There is a flag, however. It might be an offsides on the Cowboys. Yep, it is. Automatic first down right there. So the Lopez Lobos on a 5-yard
defense. Penalty results in a first down.
And there we go. We got the official call, the 5-yard offsides. So it'll give the Lopez Lobos a 1st and 10. Ball being spotted at the 34-yard line. Lobos, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Pistol formation. It's direct handoff to the back. It goes right up the gut. Uh-oh, there's a flag. It just flew out there. Number 22, Marco Ordonez. We'll see if that'll hold. I don't know if it's... I think it's going to be a hold against the Lopez Lobos. Yep, holding Lobos. So that's going to go back. That's a 10-yard penalty. We'll get the official call, but that's what he signaled off.
Holding offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Pete, first down.
Okay, so that takes the ball back to the 24-yard line and bring in a 1st and 20 to the Lopez Lobos. So ball at, well, actually ball spotted at the 27. Take it back. 27. So 1st and 17 for the Lopez Lobos. Who's looking to pass? They throw it to the side. Whoa! What a tackle! Gave him no chance to run that ball. He caught it and brought down right away. We'll see it here on the instant replay. Takes it, shoots it out, and from out of nowhere, boom, right there. Number 7, David Pacheco, laying the wood. Ball at the 25. That goes as a 2-yard loss. And that's a Pacheco tackle. Nice job. So 2nd and 19 for the Lopez Lobos. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, looking to pass, looking, tosses it, pick! It's a pick. The Cowboys are going back. He's going all the way in for a touchdown. Number 5, Armando Payan with a pick 6. So a 25-yard INT for number 5, David Pacheco, who takes it all the way to the house. Or excuse me, David Payan, Armando Payan. Armando Payan, beautifully looking at his the quarterback's eyes. Olivo threw an ill-fated throw, and it went back for 6. So the Cowboys put up another 6. Pacheco ready for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. So in the second quarter, the Cowboys putting up another score. So 14-7 in favor of the Porter Cowboys after that by INT, 25 yards for a TD. Wow. That Porter defense last week, they were stout. Their offense did not help them out with the turnovers. But even then, they only allowed 7 points. And guess what? That's all they've allowed so far today. And that D making a statement. Coach Lembley must be ecstatic on that sideline after his defense said, not doing it.
Early second quarter score, Sherilyn Pioneer 8, Pace Vikings 0. Also second quarter score, Los Fresnos Falcons 14, Ed Couch Elsa 7.
Before that, we had a huge tackle by Pacheco.
City 7,
and then Bayan turning on the magic. Here we go. Pacheco getting ready to kick it off.
The kick by Pacheco.
And taking it from the goal line to the 15, the 20, brought down at about the 20-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Ball being placed at the 21. So that's about a 21-yard kickoff return. 9:06 left in the second quarter. We'll see if the Lobos fare a little differently this time around. And the D back on the field. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. It's a quarterback keeper right up the gut, and he's brought down right away. Olivo not going anywhere. Maybe a couple of yards there. We'll see where they spot the ball.
3-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 7.
All right. Ball being spotted at the 24, so that actually goes for 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7 for the Lopez Lobos. And the Lobos, I'm sure trying to figure out what just happened on that last series. And here they go, back to the line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 backs in the backfield, man in motion. It's a handoff to the man in motion. It's an end around, actually, and an end around that goes for about maybe 5 yards. We'll see where they spot it.
Out of bounds by number 20, Brian Cortina.
All right, ball being spotted at the 30-yard line. So that'll go as a 6-yard end around. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Lopez Lobos. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got a halfback and a running back. Hands it off to the running back. Not much. I think they stopped him short. I think he only got to the line of scrimmage, if that. We'll see.
Tackling the ball carrier, short of the 1st down.
And ball being placed at the 30, so that goes as a no gain. So they're going to have to punt that ball. 4th and 1 for the Lopez Lobos, so that'll be a 3 and out. Now the Cowboys better watch it. Last time they ended up with a fake punt for a 1st down. Let's see if they're going to try it again.
Back to punt number 11, Felix Nava, set to receive number 7, David Pacheco.
Okay, here we go. Looks like they're trying to eat the clock. Yep, they're calling a timeout. Well, in the
timeout, Lobos.
In the first series, the Lobos were about to punt, but they had a fake punt, got a 1st down, and took it in for a touchdown. Now, are they going to try that again with 1 yard to go for a 1st down? I don't know. Do you go to the well more than once? Let's find out if they do. There are the Cowboy fans right there. Shot of the fans yelling and screaming, wanting their Cowboys to take this one. They're hungry for a win. It's been a long time for the Cowboys. Yeah, it's been a long, long time. Okay, here we go. If they're going to punt or are they going to fake the punt, we're going to find out right here. Actually, this time they are going to punt. Kick is up, heading towards Pacheco. Pacheco fields it at the 35, goes to the 40, slips, but keeps it on his feet to the 45, the 50. 45 still on his feet, the 40, pushed out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. There's the instant replay. Pacheco gets it at the 35, 40. One hand stays on his feet. Nice, nifty running by Pacheco, who finally gets pushed out of bounds at about the 37. They're spotting it at the 37. First and 10 for the Cowboys at the 37. So that went for about a 28-yard punt return for Pacheco. Okay, they hand it off to Gutierrez, who pounds his way forward about 4 yards. Man, if I didn't have windows around me, I could have heard that collision, but he just said, got to get me those yards. Ball being placed at the 34. 3-yard run by George Gutierrez, number 35. 2nd and 7 for the Porter Cowboys. And that's at the Lobos 34-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Oh, and here's what they don't want happening. This is what happened last week when they were getting close to the scoring area. Those turnovers, that was a mishandle between the quarterback and running back. The running back being number 21, Jonathan Leal. So the ball goes, well, it's spotted at the 35, so I guess technically it's a 1-yard loss for number 21, Jonathan Leal. So third and 8 for the Cowboys. I was going to say 6, but we went backwards 1 yard. In motion, number 11. Looking to pass, pressured, goes counter on the other side, has some running room, going for a first down, number 23, Raul Sandoval.
First down yardage for
Nice play calling on that one. So number 23, Raul Sandoval, with a first down catch. There's an official's timeout. Let me explain what happened here. 3rd and 8, they decide to go for a pass, and basically Alvarado ran towards the right-hand side of the field. Then he just spun around. I would think, knowing that his receiver, 23, Sandoval, would be open. Turned around. Sandoval was open. Tossed the ball to the side, opposite side. That would be to the right side because he was running to the left when he spun around. And got the ball. And when he got the ball, he just trucked forward. And guess what? Got the Cowboys a first down. Ball being placed at the 25-yard line, so that would be a 10-yard catch. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, who are huddled up. They break the huddle, as you can see on screen.
Cowboys at the 25.
And there is Zyron Reed, number 22. I like his running. I like his blocking. He does a great job. And Gutierrez, outstanding running. Snapped. Handed to Gutierrez, goes to the left-hand side. Pounded it for about 4 yards. We'll see where they spot it.
The tackle, number 16, Adam Aguirre, and 44, Alexis Olalde.
Let me tell you, that combination of Reed and Gutierrez, they're pounders. They like to hit that hole, and they like to hit it hard. So if you're going to try to stop them, they're going to punish you. Okay, ball at the 21-yard line, so that's a 4-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Porter Cowboys. Got the two backs in the backfield, Reed and Gutierrez again. This time they go for Reed. Not much doing for Reed this time around. And let's see now, ball being spotted. Is it going to be the 20? It looks like the 20. If it is the 20, it's a 1-yard carry by Reed.
For the Lobos, number 40, Christian Guvinas.
And it is being spotted at the 20. So a 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys after that 1-yard, or 3rd and 5. Jeez Louise, my math is getting terrible. I tell you, pretty sad. 3rd and 5 for the Cowboys after that 1-yard run. 22 Reed was the ball carrier. All right. Okay, there's a timeout being called. I don't know who called it. And Cowboys call it just as they were getting ready to snap. The Cowboys called the timeout.
First.
So that's their first official timeout. All right, this series started at the 37. 3-yard run by Gutierrez. 1-yard loss by Leal. Then they went for a 10-yard catch with Sandoval, giving him a first down. Followed that by a 4-yard run by Gutierrez. And a 1-yard run by Reed, bringing a 3rd and 5 to the Cowboys at the 20-yard line. But right before they snap the ball, again, you see the Cowboy fans right there yelling and screaming. They're excited about the game because their boys are up. And they long for that win. At any rate, as I was saying before I interrupted myself. I like doing that. You know that, guys? Yeah, they don't even talk. Deadened silence. Okay, here we go. I formation. 11 in motion. And pitch back to Gutierrez. All the way down to the 10-yard line. Whoa, nice nifty running on that pitch. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Well, technically 1st and goal. I guess I'll correct myself. Ball is being spotted at the 10. So a 10-yard run by number 35, Gutierrez. And let me tell you what, he got that 10-yard because of the motion man, number 11, Ernesto Martinez, who had to throw a block on that one. And it's sprung him open. Here we go. Reed and Gutierrez in the backfield. Reed gets it, cuts it to the right-hand side. Keeps going to the right, keeps going to the right. Maybe got about 2-3 yards, and he goes out of bounds. He couldn't quite turn the corner, and I think he's limping a little bit. I hope he didn't hurt himself. But you can see him limping back to the huddle. Sometimes you land a little awkwardly when you're being pushed out of bounds. Okay, ball being placed. Is it the 5? Yep, 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal at the 5 with that 5-yard run by number 22, Zyron Reed. Can the Cowboys score yet again? Let's find out. They got 2 more attempts here. Hand off to Gutierrez. Pounding his way to the end zone. Call it. Tag it. You got it. Touchdown. 6 more points for the Cowboys. Holy moly. You'll see it here on the... There it is. Got hit low, but he spun in the air. Landed in the end zone. Basically, that's all you want. You want to get into that end zone. So in the 2nd quarter, the Cowboys are laying the hammer to the Lopez Lobos. Going for the extra point. Kick is up. And tag it. 21-0 in favor of the Cowboys. So the Cowboys will be kicking off to the Lopez Lobos. The Lobos have 3 minutes and 44 seconds to try and put up some points. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out. Let me tell you, I said it last week. I saw it last week. The running tandem of Reed and Gutierrez, they are good and they are vicious. They are not afraid to pound you for those extra yards. And they're showing it right here that they don't mind getting tagged with those runs. they're going to tag you right back and send you flying. Here we go. Kicking off, number 7, David Pacheco. And the Lopez Lobos getting ready to receive the ball. Receive the kickoff.
Kicking off, number 7, David Pacheco.
Okay, kick is up. Nice kick. All the way to the end zone. Picks it up. Goes to the 5. Cutting it to the left-hand side, to the 10. Tries to cut it back in. Squirts out of a tackle, and they finally bring him down. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. I don't know if it's going to be on the Cowboys or the Lobos, but there is a flag. Olivo getting ready to get back into the field. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lobos. We'll see what the penalty is. Oh, it's a push in the back for the Lobos, so that ball's getting half the distance to the goal line. We'll get the official call right now.
Offense, block in the back on the return. Be half the distance. 1st down on the 6.
So 1st down for the Lopez Lobos. We'll see where they place the ball. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 6. They do spot it at the 6. So 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos, who were the first to score, but since then, 21 unanswered points for the Cowboys. Here we go, shotgun formation. Up, here we go. Is it a timeout or something? They stopped it. Yep. Timeout, Porter. Cowboys call their 2nd timeout. Let's get the official call.
Timeout, Cowboys, their 2nd of the 1st half.
So the Cowboys are left with 1 timeout. They've called 2 already. There you see Coach Lemley talking to his defense. Let me tell you, he's done a great job with that defense. Last week, they fought like there was no tomorrow, trying to keep Progreso from scoring. They only allowed 7 points, even after 8 disastrous turnovers. This week, they allowed a touchdown right off the bat, but since then have held stout. And the Cowboys have been able to get that score up and lead it 21-7. Coach Curtis Lemley, he's the assistant head coach / defensive coordinator, and he's making his team a stout defense, let me tell you. Great job, Coach. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 6-yard line. And it's a handoff to the running back, who might have gotten a yard or 2. We'll see where they spot it.
Ball carrier, Phoenix Nava, tackled by 45, Jorge Murillo.
Okay, now.
2-yard gain in the play.
Ball being spotted at the 8-yard line, so that was a 2-yard run. 2nd and 8 for the Lopez Lobos. And again, here they go. Trips to the right-hand side, 1 receiver to the left. 1 back in the backfield. Olivo hands it up. Nope, Olivo, it's a quarterback keeper, and he's brought down. Number 40 in on the tackle. That's Adrian Gomez. Adrian Gomez on that tackle. He said, you're not going to go anywhere, buddy. So they, in a sense, it's a sack on that quarterback keeper. So it's a 2-yard sack of number 6, Olivo. So it's a 3rd and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Again, that Cowboy defense doing its job. Okay, so now the Lopez Lobos call a timeout? No, somebody called a timeout. Let's find out who.
Timeout, White. Lobos 2nd timeout.
So the Lopez Lobos call a timeout. That's their second timeout. Right there you see Coach Campos, Coach Lemley. And Coach Lemley's talking to his defense. I guess he's trying to make sure they understand what the next play is going to be or how they need to defend it. You obviously don't know what they're going to call on the flip side, or at least the offense, what's the offense going to call on the flip side. But I'm sure he's probably telling them things that they need to know to make sure they can defend it. Here we go. 1:58 left on the clock for the second quarter, or the first half, however you want to call it.
3rd down and 10, Lobos.
And all the Cowboys need is one more stop. Let's see if they can do it. They got trips to the left-hand side, one receiver to the right. Olivo gets the ball, looking to pass it, tosses it to the left-hand side, and no, loss of yardage. Loss of yardage. They'll probably give him forward progress, but I think he lost yards. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Making the initial stop, number 5, Armando Payan, assisted by 45.
Okay, here we go. You'll see it on the instant replay. There it is, Payan making the stop at, looked like about the 2-yard line. I'm not sure. That was 13 on the catch
Timeout,
for the Lopez
Cowboys,
Lobos.
their final timeout of the first half.
So the Cowboys with the final timeout, and that was 13, Cristo Garcia with the reception, but it's going to go for a loss because the ball's being spotted at the 4-yard line. So it'll be a 2-yard loss on that catch for number 13, Cristo Garcia. So 4th and 12 for the Lopez Lobos, who are going to have to punt the ball. And the Cowboys have a total of 1 minute and 39 seconds to see if they can put up another score, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. And let me tell you, the Cowboy side fans are excited. So are the ones I got behind me. But anyway. Again, this game being brought to you, it's a production of the Porter High School Arts, Audio, Video, Technology, and Communication students. And Melissa and Kevin here running your valleycentral.com live feed. This is a live audio feed. At the end of the game, 1 hour after the game, you'll get to see the game in its entirety. And the Cowboys didn't even try to run it back. They let it go. And it'll be fielded at about the 46-yard line. That would be the Cowboy 46-yard line, by the way. All right. So the Cowboys will take it from there. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Porter Cowboys. Let's see if they decide to keep going back and forth with Gutierrez and Reed. It's worked beautifully for them. And we'll see if that's what they're going to do. There go the Cowboys on offense. And Gutierrez in the backfield with quarterback Alvarado. Okay, he's got the ball, looking to pass, looking, pitches it to Gutierrez. Whoa, he is nailed as soon as he gets it. He had like 2 guys around him, so as soon as he got it, he was nailed. Nothing doing on that pass play. Ball at the 42-yard line, so it's a 4-yard loss on that catch. So Gutierrez, nothing doing, say the Lopez Lobos. 2nd and 14 for the Cowboys. I formation. They go back to the running game, and there goes Gutierrez for about 4 yards, the 4 that were lost on that passing play. So 4-yard run by number 35, Gutierrez. Clock is ticking, 33 seconds and counting. 3rd and about 10 yards to go. Ball at about the 46-yard line. I think the Cowboys are content just letting the clock run. I think they're just going to go ahead and let it run out, period. By the looks of it. Yep, it's counting down. They may just snap the ball slightly before the... Nope, they're just going to walk off the field. They're just going to let the clock run. They're going to go into halftime with a lead of 21-7, and they'll be happy with that lead. They're not even trying to put up more points.
That will be the end of the
So we'll let you enjoy the halftime entertainment. I'm Ben Melendez, your play-by-play commentator, and I will be back in the second half.